Last week we tackled Palm Creek, our first crossing on the Old Telly Track. It was muddy and technical and just the kind of welcome that the OTT is known for. This week we're pushing further north. We've got a bunch more creek crossings ahead of us, including the infamous Gunshot, the crossing that's made more headlines and recovery videos than any other on the track. But it's not all wheel lifts and steep drops. We stumble on a cracking little free camp just off the track, quiet and tucked away where most just drive straight past. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and let's dive into it. What an initiation into the telly track, eh? Holy shit. I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter. I've been watching videos and stuff of the telly track for the last 20 years plus. Feel like I've got a really good grasp of what to expect, and that blew everything I thought out of the water. It's 10 times gnarlier than it looks on film. I guarantee it. Come and do this for yourself. Become prepared. So we haven't got any water in yet, but through that crossing I could definitely feel it splashing up under my feet and up through the transmission tunnel. The boys are filthy. They want to get water in the car because they watched a 4-wheel drive 24/7 episode where they got water in the car and called it a chocolate milkshake, and so now they want to see what a chocolate milkshake inside the car looks like. Not a great idea, lads. Obviously have no idea of the consequences or of the cleanup that comes afterwards. I'll make you a deal. If we get a chocolate milkshake in the car, you guys are the ones pulling it all out and drying it all out. Deal, yeah, you say that now, you got no idea what you're in for.
What'd you do?
First bit of panel beating, we squashed it, dented the rear bar when we dropped into that.
Where?
Squashed all that plastic and that's dented. Bugger. Oh well, price of admission.
Looking
Back
good.
to, want to get the back to follow it?
Yeah.
Missed?
Oh, yeah, missed.
Well, that was North Alice Creek we just dropped into, and we're just going to park up here and have a bit of lunch, I reckon. It's getting on in the day. We didn't start the track till, well, we didn't leave the junction, Bramwell Junction, till a bit after 10, so yeah, it's been a couple of hours on the track with filming and traffic and everything, but we've done pretty well. We keep catching up to a group every time we get to a creek, but then by the time we figure out what we're going to do and watch them go through, it's they're out of the way, and so far we haven't anyone coming up behind us, so I think we've done pretty well leaving a little bit later. I think the rush of people's in front of us, so yeah, I think we'll just do lunch here, maybe go a little bit further and then pull up for camp. We're not too keen on driving all day. Now where's the quiche for lunch?
Right at the bottom.
How's the planning on that? Is that bolognese still frozen?
Yeah.
Sweet. Might be tomorrow night's dinner then, eh?
Yeah. I literally have to pretty much unpack everything to get this out.
So a couple of days ago, Liz pre-made a couple of meals for us just for make your life a bit easier. We're going to do a few nights camping. We'll cook on the fire some nights, but just thought if we did get held up on the track and got into camp late or anything some nights and we just couldn't be bothered really doing too much. So she knocked up a quiche or a frittata, and we've also got a pre-made bolognese sauce. Just to make life a little bit simpler and good for quick lunch stops like this as well. Gee, those beers in there look tempting, eh?
I know. You're telling me.
So in the back here as well, we've got 20 litres of water in a jerry can. We've also got a 40 litre water tank underneath. This is our kitchen side if you haven't seen this before. So this is like all our knives and our cutlery sets and all our utensils live up here. That big drawer behind where Liz is, that's just tools and spare parts. So we don't need to get into that when we're cooking at camp. And then this is our drawer fridge that you just saw. And then above that is a drawer that keeps our induction plate. It's a fry pan back there. Bowls, plates, sorry, just watch your back, Liz. Bowls, plates, can opener, oil, cleaning up, dishwashing gear, all that sort of stuff. And then in these two tubs, one of them's full of food and the other one is like camp cooking gear, fire pit, billy, jet boil for doing coffees, all that sort of stuff. And then on the shelf right up the top there, that is where we keep our Stratus camp chairs, a couple of rain jackets, and then up that end is our Nike hammocks as well.
Yeah.
Portable solar panel and a couple of stools for the lads, Stratus stools. And then up on top, the two tread boxes up there, they've got all our clothes and stuff in them. So they're good, the tread boxes, because they're dustproof and waterproof. So they're good to be either inside like the big ones are or up on the roof. Alrighty, this looks pretty good. I'm starving.
Yeah. What do you reckon the chances the kids will eat it are?
James is already complaining about it, but... Oh yeah.
Good?
Roast pumpkin too. Yummo.
All right, lads, come try this.
Oh, here's the rain again. We keep getting these little showers come through.
I know why.
Because we're in swags again. So we haven't been in the swag since we did the Gunshot track late last year.
Cake.
And yes, it rained then as well. It feels like every time we decide to do a bit of an adventure away from the caravan in the swags, the weather turns wet. Fun and games. How is it, Harrison?
Which pit?
The food.
Good.
Good?
There's no way to describe that on camera. That is insane. Oh, hats off to every camera person on every four-wheel drive show. It is such a tough gig to try and hold a camera still while you're having a panic attack. Oh my gosh, are you okay?
I'm fine, but you stopped filming and missed the good bit. You started worrying about what we were doing instead of filming it. Gotta get the film, gotta get the shot, Liz. All right, let's get in, let's go.
What'd you find, darling?
So, we found a bit of a side track as we're coming up on the Dulhunty River, which is where we're hoping to camp tonight. It's a bit of a tight, twisty little track, but yeah, I'm hoping it just takes us a bit away from the crossing and away from the main track. But I think it used to be a little known spot. I think it's fairly well known these days, so I doubt we'll have it to ourselves, but hopefully there's room for us to throw the swags down and go for a swim.
You just have to sort of pinch yourself that you're taking a side track off the telly track in the middle of Cape York to go find like this remote campground. I don't know, there's just something about it, just feels really special. So hoping that it pays off, because it is a long, like it's only 9 kilometers this track, but I reckon it will take us half an hour to do this 9 kilometers. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, about half an hour. I didn't think I would like Cape York. I'm really, like, if you go back, yeah, I think I've changed my tune. So let's see. I've just got this really good feeling about this campsite, which is a nice feeling to have. It's not a like, oh God, where are we going? It's like, oh, I can't wait to get there.
So we've kept to option 1 that we found. There's a good big flat area here. And yeah, nice little beach there for the kids to go for a swim. For now, I'm gonna get these swags off the roof. We'll start setting them up. We'll get the awning out, but I might go for a run and get some firewood before we get the awning out.
It's been so crazy. We've seen all this firewood all the way along the track. We're like, nah, there'll be plenty when we get to camp. No firewood.
Does anyone else feel like they can't win sometimes with that, with firewood? Like if I grabbed heaps along the way, which I was tempted to do, guaranteed we would have got here and there would have been heaps of wood, and we get here and anyway, it is what it is. Let us start getting camp set up, eh? See this little dot here? If you focus on that with your eyes, that's where you'll, gentle little taps, yeah. That's where you'll hit if you focus on it. That's it.
How does it go from rain to 40 degrees?
I know, it's wild, isn't it? Swim time, lads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely. Swags are set up.
Firewood's done.
Guys,
We got the firewood.
Guess what, guys? And then when we go down to the river, we'll start raining.
Yeah. Yep, like Harrison said, how does it go from bloody raining and not even thinking of a swim to half an hour later we set up camp, we're all sweating, it's time to go for a swim. Let's get down to this water, it looks magic. I love any time. I love freshwater swimming. It is the best, but I tell you what, when you're camping like this, to be able to have a good rinse at the end of a long day is nice. That's day 1 of the telly track ticked off, and that was just, I'm struggling for words, which if you know me is saying a lot. Look, what's up? No, no, in a minute. You little pineapple thieves. Yeah, look, I don't know. It's a lot of build up for a trip like this, and it's met all my expectations so far and more. This is a ripper spot, and it's only day 1. I can't wait to see the rest of the track. Still a fair few big challenges coming. We've still got Gunshot to go and a few other big ones. Nolan's at the end, and a few in between. So look, it's not over yet, but I tell you what, if today's anything to go by, what a ripper trip. So tonight we are going to try and do something we've never done before, which we love to do on camera and show all you guys as we learn together. We're going to try and make pizza pockets essentially. So we've got our Jaffa line and we're going to chuck it in the fire. We got Liz knocked up some pizza dough yesterday in the Thermomix. So we've got pizza dough, fresh dough. We're going to roll that out, and then we've got some olives and chorizo, capsicum and mushrooms, and the kids are going to have some pineapple as well, a bit of tomato paste. Who knows what could happen? What could go wrong, eh, really? I mean, pretty straightforward. All right, we'll finish chopping up these ingredients and then get it made.
So I forgot flour, so I used a bit of pancake mix to flour my board, which definitely is helping.
Should we do the kids ones first, you reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
Get them fed.
Well, also testing.
Perfect it.
Perfecting. All right, and then that goes over like that.
We'll try and keep him in there, eh?
Yeah.
So there we go.
Hey boys, if the smoke's going in your face, just move your chair.
Alrighty, better check on these, eh? See how we went. Oh, yeah. And one of these has been in a bit longer than the other. Oh yeah, that one looks alright. I think that one's the cooked one.
How good does that look?
Load this one in. This one might be struggling to fit, eh?
Yeah, I did load it. It's like a little baby.
No.
Just chuck it in.
Oh, it's stuck to my hand though. I can't just chuck it in. Alright. Well, it's in. That's the trickiest bit of it. That's the trickiest bit. Let's allow it to shut that up. Well, judging by that, it's not a fail. We haven't cut it open yet, but it's not a fail. Let's get this in the fire. Harrison and I have been chucking coals on top. Was Harrison's idea, just to speed it up a bit.
And some good orange ones would be nice too.
There you go. All right, let's cut this one open and see what we want. Yeah, now, do you want rectangles or triangles, boys?
I reckon triangles would be easier.
I reckon triangles too.
Yeah.
She's a bit doughy on one side, but the other side's pretty good.
I reckon that's good. I'm having it. Who else?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't reckon we'll have too many complaints just quietly. Cookin's a bit like kids, eh? The first one always turns out a bit weird. But we're getting the hang of it. We've just done the second one, and I reckon it's a bit of a winner. It's the secret is less dough is the key, if you can get away with it, but the trouble is rolling it really thin makes it a little bit tricky. Favourite pizza pocket ever done on the fire?
Well, it's the only one so far. But I reckon there isn't a way you could make it better.
Really?
The only way you could make it better is thinner dough.
Thinner dough. Well, I reckon this next one you're going to eat's going to be even better. What do you reckon, James? Are you a fan?
What about a star out of 10?
Yeah, what do you got?
8.9.
I'll take it. Oh. Well, we finally got some of our own. Kids are fed. They take a little while to cook and they need a fair bit of heat. More than your average jaffle. It's good. And around the edges it's got that perfect crispy crust. Could be something in this. I don't know where this idea came from. Stranger ideas have popped in my head, but this one's turned out alright.
The desire for pizza.
Yeah. Well, good morning. Had a coffee this morning, didn't sleep that well. Yeah, I don't know, just got a bit warm. It was a bit hard to sleep and then a bit humid. And then Liz woke up at about 12 last night to go to the toilet. And when she opened the swag, there was headlights, or a bright light that we didn't initially know was headlights. And then she woke me up and I got out and there was only about 100 meters away, there was someone had their sort of high beams on, not pointing at our camp, but pointing down the road there. And yeah, they're just sitting there still with their lights on and then didn't move for a while, and then they moved up the road a bit and then back again, and gave Liz a bit of a discomfort, I suppose. Wondering what people are doing driving around here that time of night. And it's when you suddenly feel very remote. Nothing ended up happening of it, they just ended up driving off. We don't know what they were doing or what they're up to. I assume they were either camped up somewhere nearby and looking for firewood, or coming in late looking for a camp, although it's pretty late to be coming in. But anyway, nothing came of it, but it was a bit unsettling. It took us a while to get back to sleep and all that. So this morning, I'm gonna make a coffee, the best that Robert Timms produces, coffee bags. This is our go-to camping coffee. I reckon it's the best of the instant sort of coffee options. But I reckon we might upgrade. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe getting a pod machine or something to have in the car, something a little bit smaller, coffee machine. How do you do camp coffee? What's your go-to? And are you a bit of a coffee snob like us? Not that we're coffee snobs. Do you appreciate good coffee like we do? Let us know. I'd be keen to try and experiment with something, but something portable, something that is easy to clean is the big one, and easy to maintain. Yeah, be keen to hear what you think. Anyway, I'm gonna finish making this. Liz is taking the kids down to the river. I'm gonna take this down to her. sit by the river and have my morning coffee. Sounds like a plan to me. Then,
yeah, so did I.
This is Bertie Creek, and this is beautiful as well. So we've just come again a bit downstream of the crossing. There's a track. Just follow that down. Beautiful camping here as well. This would be a cracking campsite, I think. We'll probably keep moving, but we're just gonna have a quick break here and have some morning tea. And it did take us a while to back up camp. Have a bite to eat and a drink here, and let the boys throw a few rocks in the river and do their favourite thing, whatever they want to do. The infamous Gunshot is coming up. So I think we got Bertie and then maybe Sailors, or one or two anyway, one or two more crossings, and then we're into the big one, Gunshot. So we'll give that a look. That's coming up. I'm a little bit apprehensive, because from what I've heard, although you don't have to do the main original Gunshot line, all the alternatives are quite gnarly still.
Yeah, I've heard not many good things. I'm really nervous. We'll just assess when we get there.
Look, we've already damaged the car, so I mean, what's a little bit more damage, eh? Alright, so we're going to go down here through the chute, and then we are going to have to do a hard right, boys. Follow the bank up, and then spot the holes, and then drive through from there. Liz is just going to walk in and mark the holes for me so I can see where it is, where the crossing is. Well, where was the...
You stand on the other hole. Stop, you. Alright, yeah, you're good. Yeah, and it's straight.
Call before stop, you're going to go in, it would have been good.
I thought you said you could see it.
Alright, we're through. A bit of a confusing call there on the radio, but we got through. Well, that's Cockatoo done. That was a bit stressful.
Cockatoo, that's Bertie.
That was Bertie, sorry. That was Bertie Creek. That was I called it Cockatoo earlier, I think, on camera.
Isn't it Bertie?
No, that was Bertie, you're right.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. It was Bertie Creek. It does get confusing. That was a bit stressful.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
There was a bit of miscommunication there between Liz and I as to who was doing what and where and how, which adds to it when you're trying to film as well. You got the drone in the air and your cameras everywhere. But anyway, we got it done. But that also means next up is the one, the Gunshot.
Yeah.
Which I'm wondering if it gets talked up more than it deserves. Does it deserve its reputation, or are we going to get there and be...
Oh, I think it deserves it.
We'll see.
I think it deserves it.
Between now and then though, we've just got a few more Ks of track. So this is the last escape point to bypass the telly track. We'll keep going to Gunshot, eh? So if we decide, if we get there and we don't want to do it at all, this is the options: to drive 8 k's back, and then 25 k's out, and then yeah. But you miss a lot. We don't want to do that. We're just starting to get a bit more oncoming traffic, and I was trying to work out why, but it's obviously because Gunshot's just up here. So I think a lot of people either bail out of it and decide not to do it, or just go up for a look and then backtrack back out. That bloke had a camper trailer on, so I'm guessing that's his reason for not doing it. All right, just something to add to the nerves a bit more.
Those two are, I think these are all walked on.
After yesterday's epic four-wheel driving with many creek crossings, we made it to one of the Teletrack's most famous obstacles, Gunshot. Gunshot was what most people thought was the trickiest crossing, and we soon found out they were probably right.
Holy smokes, there is at least a dozen different entry points into the creek, some more drivable than others. We've just watched a few people go through. I think we'll go the same way that they have, but it's not easy just to get to it, but it's a bloody steep entry. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's go and attack it. How you feeling, Liz?
I feel so much better. I just made friends with 2 blokes who got through and know what they're doing. I've got someone who knows how to run a winch. I've got someone that knows how to hold a camera, and they've both volunteered to help. So I feel so much better. I think you'll be fine. You've got this.
Dad, you got this or you don't?
We've got this, mate. I'm just going to air down a little bit more. What do you mean, what's my strategy? Just drive through it. There's no strategy.
To get to the steep entry, we had to go through glue-like mud, which the 76 cruised through.
You need this? Talking about Simon? Hey, you didn't need this?
How's the turning circle in the 70 though?
Horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I put the front locker in a bit early, and it
Yeah,
just,
that's alright. But it's alright.
and the rear, it just didn't want to turn. Anyway,
You won't need this anymore, that's for damn sure.
thanks, mate. This next bit, the next step maybe to lower it in.
Yeah, no worries. Did you want me to guide you in so you're not scratching the side?
Yeah,
Yes.
we can be at the bottom, just left
Yeah.
or right. That'd be awesome.
Sounds good, man. Let's do it.
Yes, please. Legend.
Start of the show. Okay, that's first bit done. How was that, lads?
Right.
Loved it.
Now look, that's G.
Oh, here we go.
But that was only part one of the challenge. Now, we had to drop down the steepest track we've ever driven to get to the creek waiting below.
How you feeling?
That's good. I can have a beer now.
Let's do that again.
Let's do it again, he says.
Let's do it again. That was fun. Let's do it again.
It's better to be down here, isn't it? Not way down here.
Dad, can we do that again?
Thank you.
How much we were straight?
was that, lads?
That was gonna be the best four-wheel driving we've ever done.
It was, eh?
Think it's time for me to go and burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the